So much, Stanley. Just making sure that everyone is hearing me. Okay. Um, Thank you for that welcome, of course. Thank you, Chair. Just to start off by acknowledging some of our team here with us. First of all, Ms. Meg Phillips, our Vice President Program from our parent body, the International Council on Archives. Thank you so much for joining us today. The Head of Department of the Library and Information Studies, Dr. Rosemary Heath, who kindly allowed us this room. We really appreciate it. I don't think we could have conceived that we would need room for 300, but thank you so much. That has really been a wonderful boon for us. For other members of ICA, the Executive Council of CARBICA, who Stanley will introduce in more detail after I've spoken, colleagues, members of staff, all our regional partners. Thank you so much for joining us today and welcome. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the 12th General Assembly and Conference of the Caribbean Archives Association, a branch of the International Council on Archives. Our theme, Get Your House in Order, aligning Caribbean archives and records for digital and sustainable futures, could not be more timely, even more so as we are meeting fully online for the first time in our history, with a record number of registrants, as Stanley pointed out. Over 200 persons have already registered to attend over the 3 days, from not only locally, but regionally and internationally. It augurs well for our readiness to face this new frontier. But let us not pat ourselves too quickly on the back as yet. Often over the past 4 years, much paper, still paper. Often over the past 4 years, it has not been a matter of being ready, but being creative to continue to perform our function in a non-physical world. Excuse me. Necessity became the mother of invention, and our information professionals stepped up and out of their comfort zone to meet a growing demand for online access. Yet, following that first blush of social media blitz, webinars, Zoom meetings, we all succumbed to what I call Zoom fatigue. And I'm sure there will be some term for it somewhere there where people will do research on that. Beyond, I'm sorry, did I lose my whole group? Okay, there we go. Beyond the initial question of how can we do this, emerged the bigger question of how can this be sustained, not just in light of our new technologies, public and government demands, but also critically in line with our archival theory and practice. Over the next few days, we will discuss some of these issues. Our speakers will challenge our ways of doing things, of how we think about things, of doing the work in our profession. There will be some very practical exercises of how this digital transformation is being achieved, and some of the tools being adapted to improve access to our users. And you'll hear all those buzzwords: digital transformation, digitization, digitalization, and many, many more. But at the end of the day, as information professionals, we are working towards getting our house in order so we could best serve our users. We will hear from our community archives and their challenges and successes in this realm. And finally, we will look at how we're preparing the new archival professional, the new information professional, to function effectively in this new light. When we shine a light on archival education and its direction in the region and internationally. Of course, we cannot forget that we do need the money. And we will hear about the opportunities available to us and explore some more how best we can take advantage of those funding opportunities which are available locally, regionally, excuse me, and internationally. I thank you all for your attendance and look forward to interacting and connecting over the next few days with everyone here. I wish to welcome you and, and wish all of us a productive and informative meeting. Thank you so much.